during representation attempt to make the same number of positive feelings as you can. Attempt to be quiet and fathom your general surroundings and show your own longing. Before long, you will find that the best things in life are in reality free, similar to a basic stroll in the recreation center or watching moderate dusk on the shore. About Biorhythm Program. The least complex mystery on the planet is the mystery of riches and cash. This is known as the secret of earning money and wealth. You need to wonder why you need it and for what reason do you need to tail it. You will begin to find increasingly more all alone by applying this law of fascination in pull in real money. You will find that you are beginning to have fun more since you will be attracted to you. Comprehend what you assume is the thing that you will be. You will see that there are a few open doors confronting you more than you suspected existed. As indicated by the biorhythm audits, try to keep them each second much after you have set up objectives. This is the place the biorhythm system comes in to assist you with understanding your objectives and keep you. Make an effort not to stop and hold up till you have accomplished your destinations. The principal hack is to see how much money you're prepared to work for, and how much cash you will require. Comprehend when you have enough money. The arrangement is totally clear. Key features of the biorhythm abundance. Among the program is this book, The Attraction Money Magnets, highlights as the way that it shows us how to asking from anew and to dispose of every one of our obligations. You will be set up to develop your store's structure methodologies after you have accomplished your destinations. You'll need to contemplate what is being alluded to as a money-making system so as to see how to do this. When you have been set up, you need to do all that you can to bring cash. You may decide to pull in more pay by getting more individuals to work for you. The key is to bring money through setting focuses on yourself. According to the Biorhythm survey, the program spares you a great deal of time, so there is a phenomenal efficient device that causes you to feel great, permitting you to tend more to yourself. This is the ideal spot for you to focus on. Getting money, and what do you decide to buy with that money? How to achieve money and success in your life. Music treatment of the cutting-edge times goes back to the World War period, when music was played in the medical clinics in recuperation and the restoration of warriors who had endured a physical issue. The University of Kansas was the main university in the US to give a degree program. So what has music treatment have to do with this? Music is known to decrease pressure-producing strains in muscle breath, diminished pulse, and the exhibitions that were improved and points of interest like lower circulatory strain levels. Music is handled in the halves of the globe of the mind, and the incitement was exhibited to help in the development of language and language capacities. It advances socialization and the development of correspondence, self-reflection, and improvement of engine abilities. Youngsters and grown-ups who face mental imbalance range issues have been found to respond well to music, and a few of them show high degrees of melodic expertise. Music can empower verbal just as non-verbal. In the Biorhythm survey, it advances social association and relatedness. How would you show your riches? For one to have the option to use the law of attraction to draw in real money, one can utilize their own words to allure money, instead of the opposite way around, and furthermore should have a game plan. There are different procedures you can use to get your vibration, and you will have the option to utilize these words to make sure about more money than you at any point accepted was conceivable. In the first place, you need to decide precisely what you wish to do with your money. You additionally need to think about your requests and requirements for some time. You should initially in general improve your own perception and work towards acquiring it, and afterward, it will turn out to be a lot simpler to get more cash. As I stated, you should initially investigate your fantasies and objectives. Watch the biorhythm video, at that point conclude how might you like it, and precisely what might you like about it. Start an objective and remember it. As per the biorhythm survey, you can likewise finish your objectives on the off chance that you can record your objectives and result in them. You can likewise utilize these standards to make a methodology and achieve your objectives and destinations. If it's not too much trouble, note that one should remember the accompanying advances and note how their thriving becomes among themselves as well as over the globe. Will the biorhythm system truly work? One ought to consistently recall that the way to both riches and cash ought not to have anything to do with fate or fortune. Toward the day's end, it is the final product of one's devotion and difficult work. An individual's riches ought not to be mulled over, yet the main thing is the manner by which persevering an individual can get the chance to progress in the direction of where he needs to be. It is safe to say that you are extremely okay with the circumstance you as of now in? Think about it, are you really ready to lose everything? It is safe to say that you will put forth the attempts to secure and forfeit things throughout your life? The way to riches and cash has just been expressed, so accept this exhortation and use it well. I wish you the absolute best on your excursion. On a side note, using the law of attraction to pull in real money is something that may take you far towards opportunity. One of the primary concerns of the law of attraction is that it depends altogether on to pull in real money. It relies on the vibration you talk with. In the event that you state, I need this, I need more salary and significantly more cash, you may simply accept that the idea is silly. However, if, in the event that you let yourself be guided, you may watch it isn't. Is the biorhythm a dependable program? This program happens to be an important outlet for its self-reflection and inventiveness. It had additionally been fruitful in using Torment the board by giving an interruption from the excruciating upgrade, and will in general clear a path for unwinding and stress mitigation. As a rule, for example, kids with incapacities, children, and grown-ups with mental imbalance range, just as more seasoned individuals and dementia victims, have all been appeared into the advantages of sound treatment.
Despite the fact that the benefits of sound treatment have been acknowledged naturally, and furthermore dependent on episodic proof, it was not until some other time that the subjective proof of its viability started to develop.
In perhaps the most recent examination, contemplates directed by the University of Miami Medical School, the blood test of gathering male Alzheimer's patients have been treated with sound treatment were found into having essentially raised degrees of melatonin, epinephrine, and norepinephrine, are largely the synthetic substances that demonstration into the cerebrum and control mindset, melancholy, animosity, and rest, and so on. The sign is an outcome of creation that is conceived in our musings. We generally will in the general show what we consider, and the creation isn't generally discretionary, and there is a power for this. The biorhythm audit is genuine, the reason, want, and movement. Our feeling is inconspicuous yet solid, and the power behind our considerations is equivalent to putting in a request. The most widely recognized model could be as the point at which we will in general visit a cafe. We generally go with the desire to get. Conclusion. This is one program that you will completely appreciate. You will appreciate the portrayal of the thought behind this procedure. A dominant part of the books in the commercial center nowadays. What's more, this makes them hard to utilize. Among the few different reasons seeing cash as you are examining the approaches to gain money, that it incorporates the data that is priceless. The biorhythm audits will show you how to move toward work by investigating the holes between the more established and the most up-to-date variation of the distribution, and which ones don't. Attempt to be open to the things that can make you feel sure and happy. Invest energy doing these things, and the money will flood in sooner than you may have ever anticipated.